Hey Girls Rock Math Campers, I am so excited to show you this project for today. It's one of my favorite beautiful art pieces that we can do with math and paper. This is a Radial 3D origami design. And you can see that it's a radial symmetry design because any way I turn it, it's still symmetrical. And I'm gonna give you all of the supplies that you need for this. So you're gonna wanna make sure that you have those. And then we're gonna finish this up together. This is just the start. It will be even better when we finish. So you're gonna need scissors and you're gonna need your glue stick. You will need some of this gorgeous paper that we have provided for you, as well as this large sheet of black square construction paper. So make sure you have those materials and then we're gonna gather together and we're gonna get started. Here we have the start of our beautiful radial symmetry origami design. I'm gonna start by showing you how you're gonna fold your paper, and this will help you so that you are able to really get your design to also be symmetrical. So the first thing you're gonna do is just fold your paper in half and then open it up, flatten it out, and fold it in half again. So now you've folded it into fourths. But now I'm gonna fold it in half one more time, but this time I'm gonna do it on the diagonal. And so I've formed a triangle, and then I'm gonna open that up, and now you see I have a diagonal line here. And then I'm gonna do the opposite, and I'm going to fold it one more time diagonally. So here you can see we now have all these different sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sections. This is how we're gonna begin to form our radial design and know where we're gonna place our pieces. And these lines, as you can see, radiate out towards the center, and that's what will make this a radial symmetry design. And you probably remember this, but symmetry is when something looks the same. If you slice it down the middle, it looks the same on one side and on the other side. That would be mirror symmetry. In this case, we have all these different lines of symmetry. All right, so now to the folds. The first thing I'm gonna show you is this kite fold. And I've made 2 of them already, but because I need it to be symmetrical, I need to make sure that I have at least 4, because as you can see from our design, we have 4 corners or 4 sections. So this is the easiest fold. All you have to do is fold your sheet of paper at the diagonal, just like we did with the big black sheet, but this one you're gonna just do with whatever color you want. And then you fold up towards the middle and up towards the middle again. So here I have the kite fold, okay? I'm gonna do 4 of those so that I can make that symmetrical design. So again, to make this design, you're gonna fold it on the diagonal and then fold in both ways. So now I have 4 of these kite folds. Now, our design needs to have some different sizes and textures. So I've also made a couple of small kite folds, and I'm gonna show you how you can make your own small kite folds just using this paper that I provided you. So you're gonna take your paper and you're just gonna fold it into fourths. So up and down, fold it in half twice so that you get 4 folds. And then all you have to do is cut this into 4 pieces. And now you can make some tiny ones. I've actually seen campers even fold these into fourths to make some super tiny ones. It's up to you if you want to do that. So you fold on the diagonal and then fold in. This one looks really nice. There we go. So now I have 4 of these little ones. The next fold I'm going to teach you is also super simple. And I'm going to use this big blue paper for this. For this one, all you have to do is fold your paper in half, just like that. And then you just fold right down the middle, just like that. It's called a hat. This is the hat shape. So once I've done 4 of these, I will be done with that. And so that my design has some shape and texture, I'm gonna also make some little ones. So just like you did, so I have 2 here, just like you did with the pink ones, I'm gonna fold this paper and fold it into 4ths. Cut it into the 4 pieces as carefully as you can. Just like you did with the big kite fold, you're gonna fold in half, and fold in half again. Make sure the bottom end is in place. And we're gonna fold tiny little hat. So now I have all the pieces I need to finish the rest of my collage. So here was mine, I started with it. When you do yours, you can just decide, like, where do you want to lay things out? You don't have to do it the same way I did. Maybe you want your hats in the middle. Each one of these, every single one of you who make this will do it in a unique way. Maybe you want your hats in the middle. Maybe you want little hats to come out of those. It's up to you to decide, okay? We're gonna finish mine though, so you can see the finished product. So once I've made this, then I can decide what's gonna go next. What I like to do is actually do some layering, because we really want this to be 3-dimensional. And to do that, I'm gonna use my glue stick, and you don't wanna glue the whole thing down. You want parts of it kind of pop, right? So I'm gonna take my red now, and I'm gonna lay those in between my yellows. Just add a little glue and pop that down. So you can see it'll sort of stick up, and that's what makes this 3D art. And then I have to think of where I'm gonna put my next thing. If you want, you can also just put a little glue on the back, and that'll give you an idea of how you might wanna glue it down, and you can kind of play with it that way. So I'm gonna set those there. And now I'll add these. Now what I also think is pretty fun is if you put something inside of something else. So I'm gonna add these small pink kites inside each of the big yellow kites. And now all I have left is these little green ones, and I think I'm gonna put these right on the corners. And let's see, I want it that way. Yeah, I think that looks great. So here we have our finished Radial design, 3D, gorgeous piece of artwork. You can do whatever you want with the colors that you have. You might have different colors than I do in your kit. Totally fine for you to do it however you want. These will all be unique. Every single person who does this activity will be able to create something that is all their own. I can't wait to see what you come up with. All right, bye.